Oh. Sorry, I usually make sure I don't have any hairs, because, you know, once you record, you get the hairs that you see later. How did I miss that, right? I know you guys didn't come for that. You came for these. You're definitely going to get some fantastic sound out of these. That was incredible. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the studio. Once again, we're covering earbuds, and I know you guys are probably as much stoked as I am, because we love talking about earbuds on the Brannon No channel. We're talking about this FiiTii, which is actually a brand of MIFO. If you guys are familiar with the channel, we've done quite a few of those right here. This is their more premium outlook of their earbuds, is the FiiTii. Today we're gonna really call them MIFO because I just can't see saying FiiTii throughout this review. Let's cover what you get in the box. You'll get this accordion style, I like to say, user manual that's gonna have a few different languages in it. Do you really need it? Nah, not really. Not after I get done with my reviews, because I provide all that for you. You're welcome. You're also getting a USB-A to a USB Type-C charging cable that's got some length, and it's also the neon green, which MIFO is definitely notorious for. I love that color. And you'll also notice it's flat as well, which is tangle-free. Also coming in the box is 4 sets of silicone earbud gel tips, extra small, small, medium, and large for the bigger ears. The center of attention, the brand new HiFi dots made by FiiTii. And stereotypical of the MIFOs, they are heavy because the case is made of all metal. When I first opened the box and looked at it, I thought, you know what this reminds me of? Yeah, the child's pod. You can take away the child all you want, you just can't take the child out of me. No, seriously though, guys, this thing is shaped like a stone. On the front is a gold foiled print of the HiFi dots, along with a circle surrounding the push button that we'll be pushing in just a second, but I want to show you around the case a little more, like your USB Type-C charging port. And just above that is an LED indicator that flashes while charging. And of course, it'll also let you know how much juice you've lost on your battery. Pushing the button releases the lid that is actually mounted to a metal hinge. Yeah, attention to detail, they definitely have a lot of metal going on here. Now, of course, before we take the earbuds out physically, we have to do Brannon's gravity test, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. Guys ready? Here we go. Yeah, you know what? I knew these weren't gonna fly out of there because I'm gonna talk about how they actually seat in a little later on the review. So I guess we'll have to take them out physically since they won't come out profusely. All right, taking a closer look at these earbuds, they're very light in the hand and very tiny. So they are going to be very discreet when they're in your ears. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah, just like any normal MIFO earbuds, they have that same style. I like it. I like the idea of a half stem, half bud style rather than the longer stems. Looks really good in the ear. They seem to stay put and very comfortable to wear. Let's take a closer look at these bad boys. On the front is a falcon wing looking logo, also in the gold accent. Just above that is a mic for canceling out unwanted noise, and below is the indicator lights. Turning it over, you have 2 gold charging pads along with some microphones for voice calling. Lastly, you have the driver in a neon green color as well. Attention to detail. Now you're getting touch controls on here that you'll be very happy to know that you'll be able to play and pause, play a track forward, reverse a track, engage your ANC and transparency modes, answer and end calls, etc. All right guys, let's go ahead and nerd out with me real quickly. I wanna go over the specs because you are going to wanna know what these are coming equipped with. It's pretty impressive. On the MIFO HIFI Dots, you are going to get CD level sound quality. The sound is rendered in detail by experienced tuners to reach with their triple driver frequency division. Say that 5 times real fast. I dare ya. 1 dynamic and 2 balanced armatures. Further, supported by Snapdragon sound technology, audio files are able to be output via aptX lossless codec. Now, audio files meaning your music, not like an audio file. You get what I mean. Now, this is their words, not mine, but we'll be giving them a go later on in the review, so you might not want to leave just yet. The MIFO HIFI Dots also have stable hi-fi music, meaning in order to decrease distortion and to keep high fidelity music playing, the bitrate is sped up to 1.2 Mbps. Again, this is their words, not mine. You also get adjustable ANC and transparency modes. Actually, 3 in fact. Moderate, strong, that cancels noise up to 47 dB for, you know, the obnoxious, loud environments. It's good. And lastly, transparency mode for those that want to be able to hear your surroundings around you. They're also coming with multi-point connection. Awesome feature. To be able to connect to 2 different devices at the same time is simply convenient. The HIFI Dots are also supporting no lag game mode with their Qualcomm 3071 advanced chipset that will reduce time delays by 68 milliseconds. Now that's pretty impressive for all you nerds out there that love to game on your device. Also equipped with 6 mics, in total 3 in each earbud for excellent crystal clear call quality. That, of course, we'll be testing later on in the review as well. So you still should stick around for a little longer. As far as battery life goes, you're gonna get 30 hours on the case and 6 hours on the buds. Unless you're using strong ANC, of course, you'll only get 4.5 hours on the buds. To be expected. However, there is a 3C fast charging system built in that will only take you 1 hour to fully charge the case, which comes in pretty clutch. And lastly, we have an IPX7 rating, guys. I know, right? 7. All these features that are built into this, and they're giving us an IPX7 waterproof. That just totally sweetens the pot. Now, you might be wondering, can the MIFO HIFI Dots possibly come with an app? The answer is, yes, it does, and I'm about to cover it right now. Take the provided QR code and go ahead and download the app. All right, it shows us we are loaded up and connected. Go ahead and press the picture of the earbuds itself. That takes us to the main page. At the top, you'll see your right and left earbuds at 100% battery. I like that when they have pictures to show you how much juice you actually have. Just below that, you have your 3 sound modes, which is on mild, moderate by default. I could still hear what's going on in the background, but very faintly, okay? Let's click on strong noise reduction. Okay, that totally took everything out of the room. Wow. Oh, that's really good. That is almost as good as my AirPods. And then of course we have transparency mode, and that brings everything in around us. So, you know, if you're jogging out there alone or something, you're probably gonna wanna use this mode just to be safe. Now, just under that, we have a earplug test. Now, I recommend you guys do this. It doesn't take very long, it's pretty quick. It'll definitely let you know that your earbuds are stable or not. All right, getting out of that, let's take a look at the equalizer. Now, of course, you won't see any preset genres, which is kind of a bummer. However, you do get yourself a 10-band equalizer. You'll be able to slide them up and down, adjusting it to just how you like to hear it to your heart's content. Next, we have control, which I completely dig. I think all earbuds need this feature. It allows you to change up the controls however you like. You want your right bud to play a track forward and your left to reverse a track, or vice versa? You'll be able to do all of that right here. And lastly, you even get a lightning effect mode. Now, I thought that was pretty cool. They have breathe mode. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom up on my ear for you. They have flashing, and they have slow. Now, of course, keep in mind when you have this engaged, you will drop some battery juice, just so you know. All right, let's jump up to the top right, click on the gear wheel, make sure to update your latest firmware, which by default we already were because they are newly released to the market. Let's go ahead and do ourselves a music test next. Today's song choice is going to be provided by a royalty-free platform near and dear to my heart, and that is ARTLIST. If you're a content creator looking for that next song title, ARTLIST has a plethora of songs to choose from. Or how about those sound effects that you hear in all my videos? What about that perfect stock footage you've been looking for? ARTLIST and ARTGRID have it all for your creative needs. I'm telling you, if you're looking into becoming a content creator like myself, look no further. This is definitely the platform for you. I'll leave all the details down in my description below, and be sure to get yourself 2 free months on top of the 1-year subscription. All right, guys, the song choice is going to be the actual song that was played in the unboxing intro. I like it. It's got rap. It's got some beats. I want to test the hell out of these. I figured, why the heck not? Let's do Go Hard by Wes Harris.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
We just gotta go hard.
Oh, man.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.
Not what she used to.
It's all part of the game.
It's all part of the game.
I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the beat's back. Adrenaline.
All right, let's cut that rap
pumping
down a little bit. Right there. There we go. Guys, I'm telling you what, these earbuds are amazing. Okay, the sound that's coming out of these are incredible. The highs, the mids, the lows, the bass, it's thumping. And not to mention you can get in there and control it all on the equalizer. So it's definitely a perfect package. Let's turn it up.
And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard.
Wow. Guys, I'm telling you what, that was amazing. All right, since we still have them in the ears, let's run ourselves a mic test next. All right, just above me is the professional mic, but we don't want to hear that. We want to hear how the MIFO hi-fi dots sound right now. How do I sound? Obviously, you are the judges, not myself. I can't hear it until I go back and post. Obviously, there's really not much background noise. Let's do a restaurant ambience next. Okay, that's much better. That's usually what you'll be involved in. A background, noisy environment, making a phone call, receiving, taking, ending, whatever. How does that sound? Is it blocking it out good enough to hear me loud and clear? Let me find out for myself. I'll be right back. We can do right now. Well, I have been in post, and you know, with the 6 mics built into these earbuds, how could they possibly be bad at phone calls? I think they were just fine in both the low ambience and the high ambience. earbuds. I think it's time for Brannon's pros and cons. Let's get you guys out of here, shall we? Pro number one, I'm gonna give it to the build quality. MIFO, hence FiiTii, is a very reputable company that reflects on every model they produce, okay? It is built to last, it's all metal, it's got that premium weight and premium feel of a good, solid pair of earbuds. With their triple driver system and that 3071 Qualcomm chipset, it's quite the package, guys. Definitely quite the package. Oh, and of course, another pro, it comes with an IPX7. I think that's pretty incredible, guys, because I've done a lot of reviews on earbuds, and with all this built in, you don't usually get an IPX7. Most common is usually a 4 or a 5 is pushing it. 7, that's awesome. And lastly, a decent app. And I do say decent. Of course, it's not a Soundcore app. That kind of app has probably blown every competition that has ever been thrown at it. But it definitely is a contender with all those extra features that you can get in and play around with. Now, of course, where there's pros, there are always some cons, and I have a few to mention. Con number one, opening this case. I didn't really show you guys that, but there is a trick to it, okay? I'm a righty. And if you're a right-hander and you try to push it, you got to move your finger out of the way. I found it easier just to hold it like this and push that way. That way it's solid, it's holding, and yeah, a little muscle memory, if you will. Speaking of the case, I did mention earlier in the review about when we did the gravity test about the earbuds not falling out, and I knew they wouldn't. The reason is because placing the earbuds in to the case, you have to make sure that they're seated down in. See, they snap. Same goes for the other one. Look at this. There we go. Snap it down in there, and then you know it's getting its charge. So yes, that's why I knew they weren't going to fly out of there. And that's something that you definitely have to make sure is done right when you shut that case, or you will be one sorry son of a gun when you find out you have yourself a pair of dead earbuds. Another con, they're not wireless G-Charge as well. You cannot slap these down on a wireless charger and make Bob your uncle, unfortunately. But they did give us a long enough cable to make up for it, I guess. And lastly, they're a little on the pricey side. It is a FiiTii model, after all. Why don't we go ahead and cover that now, and then we can get you guys on your merry way. All right, first, you must know I'm not sponsored or endorsed through MIFO or FiiTii or any of the two. They merely send me out the product. I get to give you guys my honest opinion. It's that simple. That being said, I'll be dropping you down an Amazon affiliate link. Yes, I get a kickback. It's not huge, but it definitely helps me and the channel grow in making you guys these wonderful videos that you guys adore and love. Retailing for $199.99. But guys, before you get all bent out of shape, I have a coupon code for you. That's right, we have a discount good through June 15th, which was a week ago, to July 31st, end of next month. So you got plenty of time to get your buns on down there and pick up yourself a pair using the code AL22, Z as in zebra, I4N. Get yourself 20% off, taking $40 off the original price, making these $159.99. Yes, they're still a pricey earbud, but then again, you have to realize what you're getting in the package. And if you don't prefer this grayish stone look, you can also get them in green as well. So we've got choices, and not only am I going to provide you guys a US link, you'll get links for UK, Canada, Australia, and Germany as well. Get on down there while supplies last. All right, I think it's time for the fortune cookie. I think I've said enough about these earbuds. I think you guys are fully knowledgeable by now and know if these are going to be the right ones for you. Ooh, all right. Today's fortune special word is receipt. Receipt. I haven't bought anything. A lifetime of happiness lies ahead of you. Man, I sure hope so. We all need a little happiness here and there. If you guys have stuck with me this long in the review, well, either your family or you might be a little out there, but hey, you know better than I do. We don't judge here at this table. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe on your way out that door if you are not already. And guys, I'll be back at it next weekend. I know I'm trying to post these on weekends and they're coming days later. It's because I've been so damn busy. But I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video.
Yeah, oh yeah, the beat's back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax.